Number 1. When my daughter was 3, she woke up one morning looking rough. I asked her if she slept okay, and she said, "No, Popaw Mike kept me up all night, pinching my toes." My dad, her Popaw Mike, passed away 8 years ago before she was born, and that's how he used to wake up my brother and I when we were little. Number 2. My son telling me in the sweetest of voices and a consoling tone, "Don't worry, Mommy. I'll never murder you." Number 3. When my son was 3, he came and climbed into the bed with us, crying. I asked what was wrong. He said that the big fat man with a bloody hole in his head kept trying to open his window. Number 4. My best friend Lisa died when I was pregnant with my daughter. When my daughter was 3, I heard her laughing, and I said, "Why are you laughing?" She said, "Auntie Lisa is making silly faces at me and playing with me." Number 5. When my daughter was 4, I heard her sing a song that my mom always sang to me when I was young. I asked her where she learned it. She told me that her grandma taught her it. My mom had passed away 6 years before my daughter was born. Number 6. When my daughter was about 18 months old, my grandpa George died. We had a photo of my grandparents on the fridge right alongside those alphabet magnets that toddlers had. The day of the funeral, I was getting ready for breakfast, and while she was playing with the magnets, I turned around and she had spelled George right under my grandpa's photo. Number 7. My 5-year-old has stuck to the same story since he was 3. I remember my last mom and dad died and you found me, remember? I was on the side of the road when you found me as a baby. I had a little sister before, but she's dead too. Number 8. September 11th, 2001 was my son's first day of kindergarten. He was very excited the day before, but when I woke him up, he immediately started crying uncontrollably, and he said over and over, "Mommy, it's gonna be such a bad day." I tried to convince him otherwise and told me he could watch cartoons while I was getting ready for work. I sat him, still weeping, on the couch, and I turned the TV on, just as they showed the second plane hitting the tower in New York. Number 9. My ex's son gave me a hug, looked up at me, and said, "I hope it hurts when you die." Number 10. My son, who was at the time only 4, was standing next to my bed when I woke up with a pair of large scissors, and he said really quietly, "Don't worry, Mom. I didn't cut off all your hair." Number 11. My 8-year-old daughter tells me that she knows ghosts are real because she hears someone whispering her name in her ear at night. Number 12. My 3-year-old insists that Grandma used to be her sister when I was her niece. I had an aunt killed tragically when I was very young. Number 13. When my oldest son was 2, he pointed out that in her guest bedroom, and he asked, "Why is the little girl in the bathtub sad?" Number 14. When I was recently divorced, and now I share a room with my 2-year-old, one night she said, "I see you." I said, "Yes, I'm right here." She replied, "Not you, Mama," and then she pointed behind me. Number 15. "Mommy, what is that smiling face at me in the corner of the room?" Number 16. My 3-year-old woke up in the middle of the night crying. I went to her room, and through sobs, she said to me, "That man on the wall makes me cry." Number 17. My 3-year-old daughter was sitting in a chair next to our bed while she watched a movie. Out of nowhere, she looks up at me and says, "Will you answer them?" I asked her what she meant, and she pointed between the chair and our bed, and she said, "The 3 people right there keep asking me if they could go in the garden." answer them. Number 18. Driving by a cemetery, my 3-year-old daughter said, "Look at all the people." I told her there was no one there, and she said, "We're having a party." And this has happened multiple times. Number 19. My 5-year-old routinely sleepwalks. One night I heard him starting to get up, so I went to his room to check on him. He looked at me blankly and said, "Mommy, the man says I have to kill you." "But I can't kill you. I love you. I don't know what to do." Number 20. My 6-year-old son was asleep in the car while we were driving, and suddenly he bolted upright and yelled, "Jesus told me that he was on his way to take one of us." Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Now I want to take this little bit of time to thank you for 1,000 subscribers. I think less than a week ago we hit 900, and I put up the channel trailer a few days ago and said I wanted to hit 1,000 by the end of Halloween. I knew it would happen sooner, but if there were a slight dip or something in analytics or something, it would be right on the date. But here, a week later, we're at 1,000 subscribers, which is just awesome. And hopefully this channel continues to grow. I mean, I don't want to get greedy or anything, but it's awesome to know that it's growing and that people enjoy my videos and enjoy what I do. And just thank you for this awesome achievement. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.